short. I don't want us getting too dark.
Okay.
Okay.
I know, it's a new band from Seattle, right?
I'm gonna get Joe Louis.
Oh, Barbara Ann Scott, the white bomber, I suppose?
Olson and Johnson keeps baby soft.
And Johnny, the wonder something or other.
Look, it's the Arc de Faux Retreat.
Prozac at work in today's society.
This is the story of Johnny.
A sad story.
It all happened the day Johnny and his mother and dad crossed the border to see the famous Canadian National Exhibition.
Oh, that sounds
It
great.
was Johnny's first real grown-up trip, and there were many things to see.
This is the last you'll see Johnny happy.
There were exhibits on radio, electricity, flowers, photography, a real land of wonders, and a whole Scottish band. Johnny even got to the Midway for a ride, but the fun didn't last nearly long enough.
Johnny's car rolled and burned.
There were displays from all over the world, from countries Johnny was just learning about. Fine porcelains from France, riches from the Orient, silks and pearls from India.
Simulated culture like Disney World.
It had been a busy morning, but Johnny's adventure really began just before lunchtime.
A shot rang out.
Having a good time, but it's hard to decide where to go next.
How about home?
Sure. Let's go back to the Midway, he says, pointing in the wrong direction. What, Johnny? No, Johnny, says Mom. We're going to the art gallery.
And you'll like it. No, I don't want to go.
Johnny, that's no fun. Let's see what a fella can find for himself.
Johnny's negligent parents let him wander off.
Eight Ashbury, please.
Johnny's parents still can't decide. At first, they don't miss him.
Who would?
Then,
A feeling of elation.
where's Johnny? Where did that boy go? With 250,000 people here, how will we ever find him?
Johnny's parents decide to move on and start their lives anew.
Thanks, Johnny.
Ah, sweet
more like
freedom.
With 15 cents in his
But it's
pocket and an
talking
afternoon
at
ahead
me.
of him, Johnny puts his best foot forward. He isn't sure where he's going, but he's on his way.
Girls!
Run, Bud, run!
Then Johnny hears a sound that starts him running. A baseball game. Oh, boy. But when he gets there, he finds the 5-year-old can't get close enough to see anything.
Besides, the Mariners are playing, so who cares?
Unless someone lifts you up and puts you on the lap of the undefeated champion of the world, Joe Louis.
Joe hits Johnny up for 15 cents due to tax
Good
problems.
see, Johnny.
Half the pain of having feet is Red Goose shoes.
Next stop, the horse show. Johnny loves horses. He's just in time, for the judges are about to award the prize.
And it goes to Johnny.
The winner is this white beauty.
Oh, my ear!
Seems to want her Blue Ribbon Award.
Geez, the horse from Equus had it better than this.
Then Johnny transmogrifies. He's a shapeshifter, and he breaks the fourth seal.
Is a 5-day-old Shetland and was born right at the fair. He weighs all of 24 pounds and is just under 2 feet tall.
His parents didn't abandon him like Johnny's.
Oops, sorry, Dad. Johnny feels stark hands pressing him onward. The voices in his head get meaner.
Johnny can't read the words chemical wonderland.
Oh, we've all
but there are
been
lots
there.
of people inside, so he thinks he'll check on things.
A whiskery man hands him a small package.
He
The first
watches
one's
them
free,
with a
he
little
says.
this and a little that, and lo and behold, before his very eyes,
LSD.
a rubber ball.
Oh.
Thank you.
Johnny must have everything for himself.
Johnny's off for more adventure. Gee whiz, I'll bet they don't have anything like this in the art gallery.
Johnny distracts the tightrope walkers, and they fall to certain doom.
And on bicycles, too.
Boy, they're sure tough on drunk drivers in Canada.
Johnny is invited to help put on the show. And don't think he doesn't enjoy himself.
That's a guy.
The only trouble is, afterwards, Johnny can't stop going up and down.
The drugs from the chemical wonderland start to kick in.
Johnny's mother is still trying to find her missing son and thinks she might see Johnny on the edge of the crowd gathered to hear the former Prime Minister,
Yeah, right.
Mr. Mackenzie King. She never dreams that her Johnny is on the platform discussing the situation with the guest speaker.
Tell me, Johnny, what do you think of the new free trade agreement?
I have to go horsies.
Well,
What was his name again? Jimmy? No, Jerry.
Johnny gets an escort down from the platform and is off again.
It will be the first of many encounters with bouncers for Johnny.
Oh boy, a helicopter airplane.
What?
Jiminy, thinks Johnny. If only I can get a ride in one of those.
visions of the Mekong Delta flash before Johnny's eyes.
What a day. You never know who a fellow will meet when he's looking for a helicopter. It's Barbara Ann Scott, the world's champion figure skater.
She's the share of her time.
Jiminy, thinks Johnny. If only I could get a ride in one of those.
Johnny does find a real airplane and gets his ride.
Johnny thinks Amelia Earhart seems like a nice
They
lady.
take a spin on Lake Ontario to watch the start of the International Speedboat Race.
Whoa, Johnny realizes this. He's in over his head.
Johnny is irresponsibly put into a dangerous speedboat without a life jacket.
For the first time in his young life, Johnny knows real fear.
Johnny's hydroplane disintegrates on impact.
Johnny's spirit is completely
By
broken.
now, the spring in Johnny's step is nearly gone. No lunch either, except for a couple of ice cream cones. Hydro walkers, world champions, and prime ministers are fine once in a while, but there's just so much a guy can take.
Johnny realizes what a lie his life has been.
Right now, Johnny wants his mother. Perhaps Olson and Johnson, the Hells of Poppin' Boys, can cheer Johnny up.
Yeah, but if you've seen their act, you know that's not likely.
Johnny wants no part of them.
Johnny's got
But there are
taste.
tricks to every trade, and the Hells of Poppin' Boys are tough. Even a very tired and hungry Johnny is able to laugh.
Laugh, laugh, it's funny, laugh!
Finally, a friendly policeman takes Johnny to a building he hadn't planned on seeing.
Let me out! Attica! Attica!
There are 350 acres of ground in Exhibition Park, and Mom and Pop have covered every single acre looking for Johnny.
Did I tell you to have this baby?
Everywhere. Everywhere but one place.
Their own hearts.
He's about so high.
Well, yes, there was a Mr. Barty here.
Oh,
Yay.
Mommy had a little vacation while you were lost.
Yeah, right. Play it up big in public. That's right.
And I met Joe Louis and the Prime Minister.
Yeah, whatever.
Johnny fell asleep on his father's shoulder. He had managed to stay awake just long enough to see the beginning of the fireworks.
At home.
Johnny's parents blamed each other and never trusted again. Good night.
Pleasant dreams, Johnny.
So long, sucker.
Let this be a warning to you.